So while we've heard a lot of talk about legal issues up here today, and certainly everybody has their own interpretations and is entitled to their own interpretations, what we too often lose sight of in our discussions here in Washington is that these issues that we're talking about have a very human face. When local leaders have their hands tied by bureaucratic state red tape, local businesses and residents are the ones who suffer the consequences. Let's look at a few of those faces. Jeff Wilson from Holly Springs, North Carolina is with us. Jeff, where are you? Stand up. Jeff can tell you about the healthcare company in his city that relocated to another area because of inadequate access to broadband and the constraints that it put on that company and their ability to do basic things like backup. They were simply unwilling to lose business because they were stuck in the digital slow lane. And so, as Jeff tells us, they moved their operations elsewhere to the detriment of the citizens of Holly Springs. Matt Schuler is here from Highlands, North Carolina. Matt can tell you about how local leaders saw the internet as a way to bring economic opportunity to this town of about 1,000 inhabitants. But the red tape of the state law stopped them from being able to do so. Thank you, Matt, for telling us that story, putting that face on it. Richard Thompson is here. Richard, he can talk about the frustration of living only 3/4 of a mile from Chattanooga's gigabit network, but still being in the internet dark ages. Mr. Thornton has to pay $316 a month for a collage of services that include 2 mobile hotspots that require careful monitoring of his data consumption and don't deliver at the kind of speeds that EPB delivers, plus satellite TV, plus phone service. Yet less than a mile away, gigabit service is available with TV and phone for $133. And the provider of that service would like to extend their lines to provide Mr. Thornton with the service that he seeks. But they're prohibited from doing so by Tennessee's bureaucratic requirements. Eva Van Hook is here. Eva's from Bradley County, Tennessee. She can tell you, she's told me, she can tell you how she has to drive her son to their church, or her son can drive himself, to watch online material that is assigned as a part of his high school curriculum. She has to go 12 miles so that her son can see the biology videos that he needs to have for the next day's classes, because state rules keep her from getting the faster and cheaper internet service that Chattanooga EPB wants to offer. Eva, thanks for joining us.